transaction is between Farmer A and Farmer B. Farmer A owns the water rights to the well on his property. Farmer B owns an orange grove next to Farmer A's property and is in need of more water for his orange trees because his supply is dwindling. Farmer A agrees to lease the water to Farmer B at a set price. Farmer A's well taps into the water table that also helps the supply of water to nearby cities. Homeowner C is subject to the negative externality because of the low water tables. Homeowner C is also restricted in his water usage and is forced to pay for higher prices for regular water usage. The externality is monetized by higher water prices and the price of spending money on water where the consumer would not normally have to, such as watering their lawns and washing their cars.
Did you know groundwater is one of the most significant ways that humans receive water and is the most extracted raw material on Earth? Groundwater is found in aquifers below the Earth's surface and is the source of over 97% of the general population's drinking water. 55% of the United States is currently classified as being in a moderate short-term drought. This is the worst drought the United States has experienced since December of 1956. Specifically, within California, 75% of the state's precipitation falls in the north, while 75% of the state's population lives in the south. Looking at a specific city within California, Paso Robles water system supplies over 9,200 residential, 800 commercial, and 400 irrigation users functioning within city limits every year. The basin where Paso Robles obtains most of their water contains 7 shallow wells located along the Salinas River, which pulls water from the river's underflow. These wells contribute to over 50% of the city's water supply.
Oh no, I'm out of water. I need to call Farmer A.
What's up, Farmer B?
Do you have any time for me to come lease water from you?
What? You need water? I'll be there in a jiffy.
Okay, perfect. 2 o'clock? Thanks. Sounds good. Meet you there. Hello.
What's up, Farmer B?
How are you?
Great. Here's your water you asked for.
Thank you very much.
This drought's drier than a bowl of oatmeal.
Hey, what happened? I ran out of water. Oh, I heard it was the farmers.
So, an externality is the impact of a market transaction on some sort of third party in either a negative or positive way. In our example, which we watched previously, the transaction is between Farmer A and Farmer B. The marginal private cost curve is the change in cost at any given point on the line, and which would be the cost to Farmer B. So for each additional unit of water that he buys from Farmer A, it is the cost that he will incur for each additional unit. The marginal benefit cost line is the it's the line that shows for each additional unit of water used the amount of benefit that Farmer B will incur. And then we have the marginal social cost, which is the amount accrued by the third party, and this is accrued from this is the sum of the marginal private cost and the marginal external cost. And the external cost is for each additional unit of water that farmer B uses, that's going to cost that third party an additional unit because their cost of water will go up either because they can no longer wash their car themselves and they have to go to a car wash, or they have to buy a different kind of grass that uses less water. And these two costs, the marginal external cost and the marginal private cost, together equal the marginal social cost, which is the total cost to society for each additional unit of water used.
Despite it being one of the worst droughts in history, California agriculture still needs water. Because of legislation put in place years ago, agricultural water users can use unlimited amounts of water without ramifications. This, as we have seen recently, is causing homeowners problems with everyday and recreational use of water. California currently has no laws against groundwater pumping, which is where most problems are stemming from. Farmers and landowners can pump unlimited water from the land they own, leaving little for municipalities to use. Because of the lack of rain, farmers are using more groundwater and less surface water for their farms. This is causing water prices to rise and limits on water use for homeowners. As a group, we concluded that we do not think agricultural water users, regardless of who owns the land, should be able to pump freely. It seems the state would agree with us. There are 2 bills currently up for discussion in the legislature that will aid local governments in monitoring water use by everyone. While some counties have already implemented wasteful water fines and strict watering times to homeowners, it seems these restrictions have yet to hit California agriculture. We, as well as the state of California, acknowledge the necessary agricultural uses for water, but we also acknowledge that some of these users should be monitored. We think that imposing water limits based on crops, acreage, and necessity, as well as fines for overuse of allotted water, would be a step in the right direction. In order to be socially efficient as a state, we need to use less water or charge more for ag users to make up the difference. Ultimately, it is an issue of supply. Everyone needs water, and there is not enough to go around. That being said, we need to take initiative in efficiently using the water we have until Mother Nature is on our side again.